Well, good afternoon, everybody, and we are pulling into the new farm. There's a reason that we're kind of changing farms on this map. A lot has changed and a lot has come about this. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a different version of the map. I think it's V3 technically, but he named it V1. I don't understand his whole naming logic for this one, but this is basically the original map, just V3. And with that, we also, since we had to update stuff, I went ahead and took the opportunity and upgraded us to a different little farm here. Not only are we on this farm, we're also got nothing but older equipment. I'm super excited to show you guys what we're running. So as you guys kind of saw over here, thank you to my buddy Squatch Monkey Farms. Links will be down in the description below. Phenomenal guy through and through. He converted these two right here for me. He converted the Case IH 288 and of course the John Deere 9610, which honestly are some of my favorite combines. The fact that we have variety now in the usage, I have nothing but new combines, is phenomenal. And he also did these Brent wagons as well. Again, go check him out. Great YouTuber as well. Helps me out with a lot of stuff. So in here, we got all the headers and stuff like that we need. On top of that, we got a, say, 4730 John Deere. Love it. Got a nice little baler setup. It's nice, quiet little setups we got. And going on in here, we got ourselves the big kahuna. We got ourselves a big tractor with the balers and all the fun stuff we need. And we have a ton of cows and a ton of pigs. So it's kind of like a little bit of a brief description of what all we got going on. Also in this shed right here, we got two tractors. We got this one and we got our Ford and we got our Volvo. So it is a nice little setup we currently got going for ourselves, but it's not the only things we got going on. As you guys see, we have a lot of cattle which have not started, or have produced a little bit of milk but not very much. Also have a ton of slurry, and I couldn't help myself. I kind of bought me a pit bike. I forgot to change my outfit. Alrighty, get the pit bike going and woohoo! Alright, all the way up here we also got stuff going on. Went ahead and got our cattle pens up here set up. We have our dairy barn right there going. On top of that, we also have our silage pits. Went ahead and filled this first one up with some silage just so we don't gotta worry about feed for a little bit. Nice little bit of silage. I think we got almost like 1 million liters in there. Good amount of silage, and the plan is to hopefully fill up this bunker as well. But that's pretty much just the gist of what we got going on here on this farm. I think it's time to get into the actual work, and we're kind of picking up where we left off in the last episodes of this map, and we are going to be starting with cultivation and tillage, meaning I need to turn right back around, take my butt back over here and get the cultivator, which we do have the land off for that, and we're going to be using, of course, the big girl. All right, go ahead and stop that, turn that off right there, and let's go ahead and get this girl started up, ready to rock and roll, and we'll just go ahead and back her on up out of here. All right, go ahead and fold this thing up like this. Make us a nice little turn right here. We're going to go ahead and hit the terrace first just because there's not really a whole lot. It's like one pass down, one pass up, and we're pretty much got the entire terrace knocked out for each. And there's only 2 of them we have to do because the farmer who owned it previously did not farm all of them. And we'll go ahead and set this down, and there we go. We're going to get this tillage knocked out pretty quickly, I think, and then hopefully we'll also be able to get started on planting here as well. And after a little bit of weirdness happening, we had to switch it out for this disc right here, which is made by the same model. You got the summer disc. We're just going to end up using this from now on. I don't know why we were having those issues like that, but it just kind of is what it is. We'll put this back down and get the rest of this little bit right here, then we'll go and get to where the bean, I think that was either bean or corn. I think that was bean stubble over there. We'll get the bean stubble, and we're looking pretty good. So far, so good out of this tractor. I'm really in love with these old tractors. The fact that we don't have really nothing new except a baler kind of says a lot about where Farm Sim 25 is currently at. So far, this cultivator looks like it's doing a pretty good job on the bean ground, or my bad, disc is doing a pretty good job on the bean ground. Really couldn't ask for much better. Alrighty, we are done with that. So our next step should be, we're going to hit field 15. That's down the road. Nice little chunk. And then honestly, a lot of cultivation still left. I'm probably going to try to see if I can get one of the workers to start working on one of the big fields while we get set and ready to go for planting. I'm currently waiting on one of the neighborhood kids to get off of school so that he can come help me out. Are you tired of the same old mod websites? Are you tired of the over usage of ads? Well, look no further than our new partner, Formal Mods. Formal Mods is a great modding website website created by the Formal Pickle and his team. I'm super excited because this is where you can get quality mods from the modders directly. And another good part is they check and make sure there's no leaked mods, because all modders are verified modders, and only if you're a verified modder can you post. I'm super excited this is finally out, guys. And if you want any more information about it, links are down in the description below. Let's get back to the video. Alrighty, and the kid is off to work. While he's off to work, it is time for me to go ahead and get my tractor. So we got a 8100 ready to rock and roll. This is going to be the primary tractor we're going to use for tillage. Again, the nice part is nothing's new. You got newer equipment. You got a John Deere out there, but nothing brand new other than... Oh, might want to put the Kinsey back. Alrighty, so we're going down the road. A little bit down the ways. We are going to stop at the dealership. We're going to go ahead and fill up with both seed and fertilizer. And then we're going to immediately head all the way down south to field number 1 to put some soybeans down there. And then we'll hit the field 3 and so on and so forth. We're not going to plant nothing but soybeans, but soybeans are going to be our main focus to get done now. So this is a little bit of an interesting property we have down here. It's one of my favorite little interesting properties because it's got a interesting way to get into the fields. You guys can see we have 2 gates right here that we have to go through to get to our 2 fields, and that is an easement deal that we have with the farmer who actually owns that little paddock. I don't know, I thought it was kind of neat. He actually got the city to build him a tunnel because they were always using this as a nice little way to get him down to the green pastures down there, and it's just something nice to have, honestly. We'll close the gates back up so no cows get out while we're planting. We'll go ahead and unfold the Kinsey planter. Go ahead and lower it on down to the ground. There we go. Turn it on, full blast. There we go. And we are seeding. Alrighty, we're finally getting underway with planting some soybeans down. Right now we have pretty much this little strip right here going. Everything looks good for what I can see. Did not mean to lift that there. Made a little bit of a mistake. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of a quick peek. Alright, yep, we're 2 inches down, right where I want to be. Everything looks like it's rolling pretty nice. Don't really got to worry about a whole lot. We'll keep on trucking on right where we need to be. So right now we are currently in the middle of planting the Drake bean stubble. We're going to go beans on beans again. And I decided I would do a little bit of a no-till experiment because I've never really done it yet. And so far it looks so good. We've got some strips going down and hopefully this yields a little bit better. So we're not using more diesel. We're using less, hopefully getting the same output is what we're hoping for.
9 to 5 was my dad's advice. Don't think twice, I want the luxury life. My beauty can lose it, I'll use it. I'll take what I want. Oh yeah. A whole lot of ticket, not enough time, not enough time. A whole lot of sweat for a trophy wife, for a trophy wife. The clock keeps ticking.
Alright, so I switched with the kid and letting the kid get started on some corn planting on field 37. While he gets started on that, I'm gonna start doing some up and down passes with the tillage piece of equipment. And so far everything's looking pretty nice. We're getting a lot of work done, and it's gonna take a couple of days honestly to get everything finished, because we need to knock out all of field 12, and then we need to knock out field 6. And I believe that's all the tillage we have left. So we just got 2 more pieces of tillage, but we got a lot more corn planting and stuff like that to get done. And it's just going to take time to get it done. The disc looks like it's doing a pretty good job mixing up the dirt really well, getting a nice good chopping on it. And it's not really doing it too bad. We're getting a lot of erosion. Hopefully we don't get a whole lot. I wouldn't mind eventually putting some pivots down or something like that, but we'll see what comes about it. But ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you guys want to check out good old Squatch Monkey down in the description below, he's a phenomenal guy. He's been helping me out with a lot of the stuff we've been doing. Of course, if you want to check this out as well, this is by MRG Mapping. Phenomenal guy. I love working with him, and he's done a great job of this map so far, and I can't wait to see it once it's fully finished. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.